What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead, and we're back on the fence. Home stretch. Right here from this corner to the edge of the porch, I've got to make another way to get into the this side of the backyard. So I'm going to not going to make a full gate and spend the time making a whole huge full gate. I'm just going to show you a mountain way that we always did it. It's a wire opening, what you call it. I'm not even really sure. But I'm not really going to try and explain it beforehand. Cause I don't think I could put my thoughts into words at the moment for it to make sense. So I'm just going to show y'all. But I wanted to leave this spot open so I could get the tractor or whatever I needed through here. So I had two ways around the shop, and so we're just going to shoot a straight line diagonally to that post and have our opening right here to get the tractor in. So first thing I've got to do is trim this wire off, because I'm going to pull from that direction, and you'll make more sense here in a few minutes. So with any luck, I'm not holding my breath, right here's going to be a little bit easier to dig a post hole. Doubt it. Only one way to find out. So it appears that my auger tip there, I don't know if it broke or it just wore down. It looks like it might have broke then wore down. So you can see how that's just a soft nub again. That's why it's not cutting. This time, instead of going to buy another expensive auger tip, I'm going to bring my grinder out here. And I'm just going to take this and bevel this down and create a sharp point in hopes that it will cut again for the rest of the holes I need. So let me run grab my grinder and we'll see what can happen. All right, that's not perfect, but it's going about 1,000,000 times better than it was now. So I think we'll be able to get by with that and just, make things like they used to. Isn't that what they say? So now we're just going to keep on going and stop and sharpen it every now and then. Finish getting these holes laid out nice and straight, so we can get this done. Okay, concrete and goat food secured. Let's get back at it. All right, well, you can see I did a little extra work, a little extra bracing here, and stretched this piece of wire. So now I'm gonna finally get to show y'all how to make a wire gate opening. So, camera adjusted here. All right, you see this post is just sitting here at the moment. And I've got 2 stainless steel TIG rods right here. They might be a little bit overkill, but you know me, that's what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these TIG wires right here on the top. And I'm going to twist these into a loop around the top. Make sure it's nice and tight, but it is going to stretch, even if it is stainless steel. All right, so had to fix a little few things. Ended up going and replacing that smaller stainless steel with 3/32 steel, because the stainless was a little bit brittle. And Aaron, of course, did the smart thing, and I left my saw on the other side of the fence. And of course, instead of walking around the house and out of our room, I'm like, oh, I used to hop these things all the time. That was a lot of pounds and a lot of surgeries ago. So when I hopped it, I pushed down, it slipped, and my foot caught it, bent some of the wire, popped the thin stainless steel. But I guess it's better to know now than later. So let me ground up a staple. I got to put one last important staple in, and then I'll show you guys how this works. Okay, so now it looks pretty much like one solid fence here. But if I need to get into the backyard, all I have to do is, it'd be easier to do this with both hands. So I pull my stake back. I might need to cut it a little bit shorter. There we go. And now I can just pick up my piece of wire, or pick this up, get it out of the bottom. There. As it wears in, it's not as hard to, and the wire stretches a little bit, but that's why I over tightened it. And just lean that up against the side. Voila. Now I've got easy access into the yard. Take the tractor in there to mow. Didn't have to spend a lot of money and time on a gate. Now when I want to close it, I get my they're definitely not as easy as just an open latch gate, but for expediency and the price, they do work fabulous. Yeah, this wire might be a little too thick. I'm probably going to need to get some high tensile electric fence wire, because it's not quite as thick as this, but it's a lot thicker than the regular electric fence wire I use, because especially where you stretch on that, pull on that bottom, you know, and lever it against this, it takes a lot of stress. But that's it. And yeah, it looks like a few, maybe the staples loosened up a little bit, but I'll simply take more and drive them in. And but you know, I mean, it's good, it's fine, especially this side of the yard, because the two dum-dums that live up here, like old Rumley, who you met earlier, they are terrified of the electric fence. and they're way too dumb to try and outsmart it. I mean, doesn't sound like a nice thing today, but Rumley's nickname is Rumley Dumley. All right, let's finish getting this get this stuff nipped off here, and I think we'll about be ready to call it a day. I'm gonna go ahead and take the white fence down over here and run it down to the fence down at the bottom. Cause like I said, Rumley and Mickey, they are scared of the fence and won't go near it. They're one of the ones I could keep in without an electric wire. So let's go ahead and do that right now and get the old Rumster's idea. See if he likes it. Let me see if I can get the big dummy to figure out he's allowed to go down there. Come on, Bubba. Come on, dumb rum. Hi. Hi, what you doing? What you doing, huh? Look, oh my goodness. Look at all the new stuff to smell. Look at all the new stuff to smell. Oh yeah. Hey, this is cool, Dad. Pretty much doubled the size of where he was allowed to go. Oh yeah. What'd you think about this, huh? What'd you think about this? Huh? Yeah, see, he respects that fence. He doesn't want to go anywhere near it. So I really don't have to worry about him trying to get out. He doesn't really want to go anywhere. He loves his people too much. Rumley! Rumley, what you doing? Rumley, you got a big yard, huh? Dumb Rum! He is sniffing, sniffing, sniffing. Well, I think I succeeded in making a happy puppy. He got lots more to sniff down here now. I do need to get a pretty good move on though for getting all these T-posts in so I can even out the bottom wire. All right, Rums, you good? You got a big area now? Yeah? Yeah? All right, well, one dog approved. All right, well, I'm just gonna let him play for a minute, keep an eye on him, make sure he likes it. Mickey, the chicken Great Pyrenees is in the doghouse on the porch. He's scared of everything. Oh well. Alrighty. And as we go out, you'll see all you gotta do if you're just getting out is pop the top wire, step through, there we go, and get it hooked a little bit over the top. Good day's work. Happy dogs. Yeah, really not that much left. I've got the hardest part knocked out. All right, guys, well, make sure and like, subscribe, and share. See the rest of the fence, the homestead fence train wreck, and have a good evening.